It's your boy Dreads Congo, the fit nerd. Yo, I'm here to do Tower God. I am, I believe, 4 chapters behind. So this is going to be more of a read through. So if you enjoy Tower God, be sure to support your boy. Tower God, if I had to do a quick recap, let me just get going here. If I had to do a quick recap, Tower God right now, we have the fight between Bam and Dumas. We have the fight between Trumir and Gustang. We have the chess piece stuff going on with Enkidu and I forget his name, but he works for Gustang, and he's also trying to betray him. So there's a lot of Tower God drama right now, and that's to be expected of Tower God. So I'm excited to just get back into it and also find out the fight between Trumir and Gustang, because that's to me is it's the highlight. Obviously, Bam and Dumas is also a great fight, but I'm more interested in the fight between Trumir and Gustang. So, Tower God, I'm obviously caught up on Seed. I'm caught up on Unordinary. And unfortunately, Uru-chan won't be available until next year. So that's going to be that. So Tower God 6, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Last one came out, what, June 30th? So I'm really behind right now. So we're going to get right to Tower of God. This is 630, first page. What's happening here? Why isn't it loading? Why isn't it loading? What's happening? Are these 2 pages even relevant? But anyways, never again. Okay, I backed out and I clicked on it again because I'm interested to see if those 2 pages mean anything. So let's see what happens here. What are you doing? Yo, this shit's not working for me today. I don't know what to tell you. So it's normal. It's to be expected when you're pirating content for shit not to work. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm only human. This isn't gonna be perfect. So instead of me editing that out of the video, I'll just leave it in because it's normal. So it's not loading. It's not loading. So this is a good opportunity for me to just go on a rant and talk about some other shit. Let me think. What are the main topics of Tower of God right now? What are the main topics of Tower of God? Is it that Trumir has a shitty army? Is it that Trumir's men are backstabbing him? Like, what is it? What's the topic of the tower right now? I'd like to know. And Rachel, what's going on with Rachel, right? So I'm just throwing out some ideas. Oh, hold on. Oh, it was a page. This is not possible, Trumir. This tower is immensely vast. No matter what. Okay, so we go back. Oh, shit. Okay, so the first panel is Gustang, his head getting cut off right when he was about to write something in that book. I remember this. So he's just standing there and his head's flying off. And Trumir is looking back at him. Trumir, come on. That's enough, Trumir. Stop daydreaming, Trumir. That won't bring back the dead. So something's happening with Trumir in the past. He's daydreaming, a bunch of bloodied animals, typical Trumir style. Why did they do this cruel thing? What have these children done to deserve this? These animals were our allies. They helped us all this time. Why the hell? Why the hell? They had to deserve something like this. Trumir, I want to gather them all in one place, burn them to the ground, stomp on their ashes, cut them down until there's no trace left. So something's happening in the past where people hurt animals and it sent Trumir on a rampage. Although Trumir uses the word cut them off, he means he wants to erase them, erase the existence of people who did that so that no one will remember them, because that's what his disconnection technique means, to cut the link to something and erase it forever. Oh. Really? And then we get this. That is not possible, Trumir. This tower is immensely vast. So those 4 pages were huge that I could have missed. So I'm glad I stopped. No matter how many of them we round up and burn, they will reappear again and again. And if we get rid of them every time, we will become very lonely beings. It doesn't matter. I only need you guys. I won't be lonely. So let's burn everything else when we're strong enough to disconnect from everyone else. So this was Trumir's wish from back in the day. He just wanted to erase everything, which is crazy because it's very suicidal. In the tower. Wait, hold on. To disconnect from everyone else in the tower. Never again. Never again. I will doubt, I will doubt again. Never again. Never again. I will doubt again. Okay, so now Juhad is here. This is clearly a different time in the past. So I'm curious as to Juhad is saying Trumir, Zahard. Zahard says, lower the lever. This word refers to pressing the button inside us. A play on word, A play on words with switch, which is in the on/off switch, which also means to change. Do you remember the day when you pressed the button inside you for the first time? The helplessness and hatred you felt towards yourself that day, that guilt. We have pulled down so many levers since then. It means that you have been turning off your emotions or have changed a lot since then. We shouldn't feel any emotion about it. Evil slips through the cracks of good people's guilt. Remember this, Trumir. We are now the absolute good. It also says we are absolute good. The word good here is interpreted as Zen. So Zahard could also have said that they have reached enlightenment, that they should not think about trifles. So basically, when they reached the tower, the top of the tower, they gained a god complex. And a lot of people had that complex more than others. And even though you can argue Gustang has a god complex, I don't think it's as bad as Trumir's god complex in my mind, right? So and Zahard's god complex is even worse in a way. So it's interesting to see. Tower of God, Season 3, Family Leaders Battle, Trumir versus Gustang, Part 4. So again, we get to see Gustang's head get obliterated, which is crazy, by the way. I don't feel lonely anymore. Even if you are no longer here, I don't care anymore, Gustang. So Gustang again, bro, this graphic moment of Gustang's head being blown off is being showed heavy, bro. So Gustang's head's flying off, and there's a question mark from Trumir. What the hell is this? A scripture? Question mark? Oh, what? Yo, so as Gustang's head is falling, it's writing something with the blood, which is crazy because we saw this coming. We knew it wasn't the end. These scriptures, engraved with noble blood sacrifice and approved by the administrator, will become an unbreakable covenant. The blood covenant stems from an oath of long ago, invokes the scales of judgment created by the great master, and examines the absolute facts and the past. Okay, wait a minute. So it's not Gustang's scriptures, but it's Trumir's scriptures? I'm confused. So the scriptures are all over the place. If the scales reveal the guilt of a murderer and he refuses to acknowledge his guilt and asks for forgiveness, Pompidou Gustang will be resurrected as an absolute executioner, bathed in the blood of the innocent, and given permission to use the order of redemption. Here, order of redemption refers to judging the sinner, putting him to death. Order of redemption. Okay, so let's back up a little bit because I want to wrap my head around that because I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, so if the scales reveal the guilt of a murder, and he refuses to acknowledge his guilt and asks for forgiveness, Pompidou Gustang will be resurrected as an absolute executioner, bathed in the blood of the innocent, and given permission to use the order of redemption. Order of redemption. Okay, so there seems to be a condition in the area that they're fighting, or there seems to be a condition on the fact that Gustang got attacked by Trumir. I can't quite figure out why there's these rules on Gustang having been killed, right? So I'm a little bit confused. Just a little bit. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around that because Order of Redemption seems to have activated because now you got blood. Because again, that means Gustang is about to get revived. There's clearly something I'm not understanding for it to make sense. So I'm going to keep reading on. Order of Redemption is obviously activated because even Trumir is surprised. So that should tell you something, that this is clearly something he wasn't expecting. So exclamation mark, and suddenly you have some sort of, what is this, a pendulum? We've seen this even in Omniscient Reader. What is this, the Judge of Fire? What are we doing here? Because underneath it, you have a whole bunch of blood. Is blood gathering? Okay, so something seems to have been summoned, and it looks like an administrator because he has a book in his hand, and he's about to write some scripture. But what I'm confused about is whether or not this is all Gustang's doing based on his ability, like all of it, the scriptures themselves even, were all part, right? Because I'm confused, bro. Why does Trumir know about the scriptures that were happening when Gustang lost his head? And why was he surprised? Explain that to me. So there's clearly something I'm not there's clearly something I'm not understanding there. So We'll see how it goes. Because, yo, listen, this creature has one eye. He has a book. He looks like he's wearing armor. What the hell's happening? Is this Gustang in like a different form? What's happening? So the creature's looking at the book. There's blood splatter everywhere. Long time no see, Trumir. Are you the one who murdered Gustang? Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, so there seems to be conditions because I mean, I think we've already gone over this in previous chapters, but there seems to be conditions on the family leaders. Basically, if you kill a family leader, something's supposed to happen. And this is basically what's happening right now. I think. I think. Because this guy shows up like, are you the one that murdered Gustang? So Gustang's head being cut off like that was actually real? That's crazy. The scales of judgment. Gustang still had it? Question mark. The scales of judgment. Gustang still had it? So this is the scales of judgment. Just now, an event has occurred that may prove your guilt. And as you are a person who transcends the laws, no one in the tower can access your records without permission. But Pobede Gustang has given his life and has been granted permission to search for the evidence. From now on, we will take a look at the record of the sins committed by Trumir. So basically, remember, at the beginning of the chapter, it said if the person is found guilty, then Gustang gets revived, right? That's the idea here. So we'll see how it goes. So a bunch of paper is flying all over the place. What is this golem? What the hell is happening here? So this golem is dispensing a bunch of paper or... Oh, hold on. What's happening? There's a bunch of robots flying out of this giant robot? What's happening? This is the stage where I first encountered the giant robots. While climbing the tower. Oh shit, this is a flashback. This is a flashback. So immediately what that robot or that judge guy is showing us is an event in the past when Trumir first met the giant robots. When he was climbing the tower and there's a giant explosion. Wow, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. What a bummer. They just keep coming. So who is this? A chick? Where the hell are they coming from, right? So this is obviously in the past, fighting against a whole bunch of robots. Tisk, how am I supposed to defeat them if none of my attacks are working? There has to be a way. This is a game with rules. So again, this is in the past. What will be the what will be the way to deal with it? An attribute or a weakness somewhere? Isn't there something about Isn't there something about one of those books that you never get bored of reading? Not a good time for sarcasm, asshole. Right? So they're battling these giant robots in the past. And something happens where Trumir screams. They get hit. What is this? A kraken? Where are we? So the kraken appeared. Clearly something Trumir summoned. You can obviously it's one of his main animals. It looks like we're falling through the castle wall. Let's get out of here. If we go straight out, we'll be surrounded by robot soldiers. Let's find another passage and get out. Do you think there's another passage? Even if it's dangerous, we must get out of here as soon as possible. We won't get any answers if we don't get out of here. Let's look for a way out and see if there's a way around all of this. There might be a way to win the game. So again, this is in the past. They were playing a game and there seems to be something in the ground with runes in it. And it's lighting up. They're both surprised because they're getting near it. Is that a well? There's a lot of energy coming out of it. There must be an energy reactor in there. An energy reactor? Yes. It must be supplying power to the robot soldiers from there. The giant robots outside will fall if they don't get the energy from there. So they find the energy reactor. That's what it seems like. I think I found a way to win the game. Let's go in, Gustang, right? So let's go in. Gustang, wait. So Gustang is trying to get shit done. Where are you going? We have to report it. It'll be too late if we inform everyone when they're busy. Let's take care of it on our own. Gustang, looking closely, this is an incredibly dense Shinsu. Isn't it too dangerous? Let's wait for V or Zahard. For V or Zahard. Right, V is actually now the leader of Foog. That's who V is. We can't always rely on him at times like this. We'll think of something. Guys, what are you doing? Rang, right? So, wait, hold on. Is Rang one of the ones that passed away or is she still alive? I was worried when I didn't see you after the attack, so I followed you guys. You two are fine, and you haven't said a word to me so far. Don't you know how to contact someone? Contact? This is not the time to argue with each other, Rang. The power source for the giant robot is there. What, really? If it was so important, why didn't you contact me instead of just keeping it to yourselves? Don't you know how to use a pocket? Wait, Rang, behind you, right? So there are robot soldiers. They're coming like crazy. We have no choice. We have to get out of here. What nonsense? What nonsense, you say? Contact V. Now is not the time. We're in trouble. Let's go. Hey, you bunch of useless people. Hurry up, follow me. Shit. I don't know anything either. So they jumped in the power generator? Do they get teleported? This place, it's bigger than I thought. If we follow that light, we'll find something. Let's go. Yes. Hey, wait. You guys really have no solution. If you get out of here, prepare to be bombarded with scolding. Is that a question mark? What the hell? Right, so they go inside the generator and they find some other shit. And mind you, this is just the first flashback that the judge is giving us. So there could be more. Is that there they are again? Two challengers, tower challengers. Wait, what the fuck? Who is this guy? Tower challengers. Destined to fail. Yo, beta tasters. Who's there? Who are you? And what is that thing that looks like a rice cooker? Do not be alarmed. I'm not your enemy. On the contrary, I'm here to help you guys. That you guys achieve your revolution. So who the hell is this guy? This is back in the day. Revolution, what is that? Is it the new, is it the name of the new animal? You fools, that's not what revolution means. It seems to have used words that are difficult to understand. In a nutshell, I'm a person who is here to help you guys grow. I'm the one who will help you guys level up. What? Call me or this machine, whatever you want. Call me or this machine or whatever you want. Whether it's a rice cooker or a cat. If you're really helping us, tell me how to stop the giant robot. It's simple. You've already found the answer. All you have to do is to cut the pipes over there that are connected to this place and it will stop the power supply. So he tells them how to stop the giant robot. So do it now. It's like, wait, the machine is in operation. It could affect, huh? The machine is in operation. It could affect it. Can you wait a moment? There's a guy who got here before you guys. What? Someone came before us? Guys, what's going on? How long have you been here? V. Oh, shit. This is V back in the day. Yo, V's looking mad shredded, bro. Like, yo, V's looking mad shredded, bro. I'm liking this. Since when are you here? Why are you in your underwear? How long? About 10 minutes. Oh, about 10 minutes. What, 10 minutes? We almost died. Don't you knock the pocket, huh? Don't you know the pocket? Ha. Oh, is that so? Fellow of the 10 family leaders who was forgotten in the past. Fellow of the 10 family leaders who was forgotten in the past. So forgotten in the past doesn't always mean dead, right? I'm sorry, AKA V, right? So that was 630. That was that chapter. That was a lot to digest because a few things. The first one is Gustang's head being cut off was real. I thought it was not real, but it is. Which opens up new shit, new content, new dialogue, and new people that we've never heard about. This judge, I'm not sure if they've foreshadowed or if there's been hints of this judge that just appeared here after Gustang died in the story before. Because again, this is typical Sui introduction, giving us new characters every chapter, right? So the whole concept of a family leader being dead and there being consequences makes sense, but now it's opening up another can of worms because we're getting flashbacks about what happened in the past. I mean, with context, because now we're getting more information on V because we want to know more about Foog and things like that and how that came to be. And again, because the story of Tower God is like old, you need more lore, you need more flashbacks. So this might get convoluted because there's actually this is a flashback in the middle of a fight. So Tower God, man, you're gonna get confused. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go to 631 right away. But the biggest thing to take away from that chapter is we're going in the past. We're introducing more of V. We're gonna find out what Trumir's sins were. We're gonna find out what this judge is, and obviously probably applies to the other family leaders. So there's a lot. There really is a lot. Okay, so let's go. 13 pages, 631. Past of the family leaders. Fragments of the memory of Trumir, part 1. Do you think this problem will end with I'm sorry? Right? So Trumir's disconnectability makes him forget things and remove it. So V was one of those people that he removed from his memory, just like the girl that he murdered, that he loved. Remember that shit? Yeah, that. So Trumir comes in and kicks V, and he says, "Whoa, don't you know that if you cut those pipes, the robot soldiers would stop?" It's like, I knew. Then why did you take off your clothes and go in there instead of cutting them off right away? It's like, I waited to go in there because it looked interesting. It's like, what? Hey, you crazy fucking bastard. Guys, we're all friends here. Isn't the fire a bit too exaggerated? What friends or anything? I'll kill you. So you have made your choice, user. So have you made your choice, user? Choice. The Guardian calls V user because he was the first to use the rice cooker. Do you mean if I will share with everyone how I got this power? Or if I will keep it to myself? That's right. The answer to the question is obvious. I will share it with everyone. Because I can't climb this tower alone. ... He's like, well, because of your choice, all life in the tower will benefit from evolution. I almost forgot. There's also this guy that they've introduced from the past who apparently judged them, who was OP in the tower, Oh, Tower God, man, it's so confusing sometimes. There's so much shit. Obviously, it will not be only you guys who will evolve. Your friends, even the seeds of evil that are dissolved in the Shinsu will benefit from it. Revolution and evolution are not always good and beneficial. Your choice may increase the power of evil life, or it may allow you to become contaminated by that evil. Wait, whoa. Bro, isn't this the fucking monster inside of BAM? This monster right here? The revolution. And you or those around you could get hurt or killed in the process. Won't you regret it? It's like, yes, I will not regret it. This guy's hilarious. I don't want to be the only one privileged. That power is something everyone needs. He's like, good. Your decision as a user has been made. Even if you fail and dissolve into the Shinsu, because of your choice, the tower system will forever allow everyone to enjoy the evolutionary power resulting from the revolution. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean? It says, in gratitude for the blessing you have bestowed upon this tower, let me give you a gift. This is a mythical blue fire. No way. It will strengthen and protect your chosen companions. Of course, like all fire, this one could make you burn if you misuse it. May your journey be filled with glory. We will meet again, tower climbers. Okay, so the fucking person that they met reminds me a little bit of the guy that you meet at the beginning of the tower. So it makes me wonder if this guy is at the end of the tower because we've never seen this guy either before. And Sui's introducing yet another character to the story, bro. Like, oh, all right, let's blow this place up right away and stop the robot soldiers. V, Gustang, Idiot Trumir. Okay, oh, wait, because you only call me an idiot. Don't break it. Rang uses Tori instead of Troy for the name Trumir. This is a way of calling someone who acts stupidly doing what they want an idiot. It's like, what? We're almost there. What other nonsense are you thinking? No, it's just, I want to try out my new power. So, the power of the user that the guy was talking about clearly belongs to V. So, people like V are clearly a lot stronger than people like Trumir. What the hell? It's like, I mean, wait. What are you talking about? It's like, wait, please. V? He's really fast. Maybe faster than Edwin using his lightning. He's like, really? Now is not the time to be impressed. You stop right there. It's strange. He's like, huh? He obviously doesn't have them, but it's as if V have wings. Wings that allow him to fly freely. Aren't you submitting to those wings right now? It's like, it burns. It burns me. I guess so. I remember it may have been fun at the time, but in the end, it turned out to be a tragic choice. The memories and emotions of that time have faded now, but I'm sure the tower at that time was a cruel rather than a joyful place. No. Okay, so we're cutting back to the present of the judge. And Trumir is talking about the memories fading away. And obviously, we can't just ignore what we just saw. We find out that V got a power for being the first to do something in the past. And V he's OD. He's like probably the strongest next to Zahard in the tower. So it really makes me wonder because these wings on V's back, does it have anything to do with Urek Mazzino? Do you see what I mean? Like, I thought Urek Mazzino worked for something song, Who Song, and their organization were different than Foog's organization. So I'm curious, I really am. There's a lot of information here that I'm just digesting out loud. So if you catch anything, let me know. Let me know. Okay. So maybe they keep coming, right? So again, we're back to the past. So we came to the present for just a brief moment. Maybe they keep coming back to the past again to that previous moment. There are too many of them. If we don't open the dam soon, right? So over here this time you got Zahard, because he's the only guy that wears a cape. We will all die. Damn it. Iduan, urine, right? So this is back in the day, Zahard. Why the door that we opened so easily when we came in now won't open? Damn it. What are we doing? They keep coming, and if we kill any of the robot soldiers, this test will be a failure. They'll be here any minute. Then why did you guys go in there unprepared, you idiots? We didn't know that robot soldiers would come here all of a sudden. We were just trying to save the people. What do? The robot will soon get to where you both are. But if we open the sluice, the people they are trying to save, they will die. The objective of this test is to open the sluice and annihilate the robot soldiers, but it's a trap. If we open the dam, those people are... I'll go down and save them. Are you crazy? That's suicide. It's already too late. The robot soldiers will catch up with them before then. If we go now, they'll be caught by the tide. You'll make us make a harder decision than the one we already have. Right? So the girl is yelling at V to not go do anything hasty. And then V's like, but, and then Gustang, Zahard, I will do it. It's like, what, Trumir? You can't be serious. He's like, wait, no. As you guys already know, I don't like people very much. Trumir, but wait, there's got to be a way. Maybe. I do like you guys. Stop it. Trumir. Right? So he pulls the lever and there seems to be water everywhere. The dam, damn it, the people. No. Right? So Trumir is watching the water go in to where all those robots are. And he pulled the lever. The tower made us cruel. Oh, I see. So he pulled the lever and killed the people, but he saved themselves. So that was the sin, was instead of pressing to save those innocent people, he just pulled the lever and protected themselves. The tower made us cruel. And then these guys are all sad, but he made the choice, maybe even more than we expected. What is that? It can't be. It wasn't just those people. The only ones who were here, much more. Oh, shit. So he ended up killing way more people than he thought. He thought there were just 2 people, but he killed way more. Are we sinners? So that was one of the sins that they committed back in the day. Was basically the lack of righteousness and constantly trying to save themselves. And he's blaming the tower, but I honestly don't think it's the tower's fault. So 632. That last chapter was just mainly all flashback. We wanted to know what the sin was, and we just found out. So let's see how this chapter goes. I have had enough. So again, we're still in flashback mode. I have made it clear that if this time you do not follow orders, and if you threw your spear without permission, I was not going to let you off the hook. That is a mistake. I didn't know my spear because I didn't throw my spear because I wanted to. The enemy jumped suddenly and I had no choice. Urine could have taken care of that guy since she was close by. Do you have any idea what it took us to keep him at bay until you could throw your spear again? Come on, let's stop fighting each other and make peace. Make peace? What peace? What peace or anything? That bastard doesn't does what he wants. How many times do you think he has misbehaved with the team? Or 1 or 2? But both times he had good reasons. So make peace and get along again. He's like, don't be silly. This is a matter of life and death. If you don't apologize and promise not to do it again, we can't be on the same team. This is a life or death situation for everyone on the team. Okay, so that basically seems to be the issue. I think that's probably why they all went their separate ways. I agree. It's not right to tell someone to apologize just because they are your teammate. He's like, huh? Yeah, as a leader, you're supposed to decide who's right and who's wrong. Yo, Sui's art style is so similar because all these characters, these two, look like Bam. V and what's her name look like Bam, bro. You can argue that V and that girl are Bam's parents. Crazy, right? Exactly. If you're going to get in the middle, make sure you're in the right place. Hey, Zahard, why do I feel like I'm suddenly public enemy number one? And you weren't you the team leader? You said you're the king, right? You're the one who got in the middle of that discussion, so you'll have to settle on your own. Haha. I'll dice my leader. I'll side my leader position to you for a moment. So who do you think should apologize first this time? Of course it should be him, right? Are you crazy? Of course it should be you. Oh no, that's Gustang will determine it. Right? So again, this is warm because it's giving us an idea of what it was like when they were climbing the tower and the reason why they even split up in the first place, because we've all actually wondered that. We're like, how come the family leaders don't get along? What could have made them not get along? And this is good story and obviously character on all of them because they have different perspective and they're always in danger. So it gives you perspective on the choices and decisions that they made. That's why they are where they are today. So it's interesting. Gustang is an educated man who has read many books and is intelligent. As a temporary leader, I will appoint him as judge. He has knowledge about the separation of power and democracy, right? Yeah. Well, that guy with the glasses is better than you. You are a spineless bastard. Get out of the way. We'll ask Gustang, right? So then who do you think is to blame, Gustang? Why me? Because you became the judge. Hurry up and give me your verdict. So this might be character on the reason why there's a judge on the battlefield after he just got his head cut off. Maybe it has something to do with back in the day and the deals that they made. So it's interesting. How am I supposed to know? Of course you know. You're the judge. Sorry, Gustang. V. Right? So they're camping. How many days has it... how many days... How many days I had been have... Oh my God. How many days have I having been problems, right? So in the end, I checked the headlight display and found out that both of them had a problem and they acknowledged it. But no, what was the big, what was, what, huh? No, was that a big deal? I'm pretty sure those bastards fought because they enjoyed watching me suffer. Gustang, so someone's here. V, good job. He's like, good job? What? Good job? Do you have any idea how much those two idiots have tormented me for the past few days because of you? Where the hell did you go while I was suffering? Ta-da! Here, take it. It's a gift. What's this? A keychain? Right. So he got this shit from V? You didn't think I was just hanging around, did you? I made you a present for all your hard work. So he gave him that. Here, take it. From now on, it's yours. What? But why? A scale. And what is this? It's called an order of redemption. It's a jukbi made of jade, and it's used to smash the heads of those who have many useless thoughts. Jukbi is a bamboo stick. It's used by monks to strike the head of one who loses concentration while meditating. The word smash his head also has the meaning of to blow his head off, like using a guillotine. So he got these two gifts from V. I was asked that something like this would happen again in the future. So I asked the old man at the workshop to give it to me. Why did you ask that nasty old man for a favor? It's a very strange scale. If you talk about the sins you committed in front of this scale, it will decide whether they are minor or major and who is more right. Really? Really? And the imparter of justice is a tool that inflicts inevitable punishment on those who have committed the sins. From the moment you possess this, you become a true judge who will judge our faults. Why did you give me this role? It says in the future, as we climb the tower, we will come across many events like today, and you are the only one who can record and judge our faults. You are the most truth-seeking among us all. You are a trustworthy person who deserves to protect the records and the truth. V. So that's how it all started. Okay, so it makes sense how Trumir kind of embodied his role about keeping information, even the books that he had in place for his memory. All of that stuff was all part of the role that he plays in the tower. So it's interesting. Well, it's done. Continue to do a good job, Judge. I only leave it to you because I don't want you to get in trouble in the future. That inconsiderate bastard. You gave it to me after you knew what it meant for the old man to do this. It's a bit of a burden, but it can't be helped. If that fool trusts me to do this, I have no choice but to do it. Since then, I've taken on the role of team recorder and judge. I was responsible for recording and judging everything related to the team, from the smallest things to the biggest. And it became a much harder and heavier job than I expected. I see what's happening. Tower God, Season 3, Past of the Family Leaders. Fragments from the Memory of the Pobadu Gustang, Part 1. That makes sense. Okay, so it gives you more context about the past and the roles that these people played. So far, we know Trumir, we know Gustang, and kind of how and why they are where they are and where it all started. You feel me? People are not like objects. No matter how much... What? No matter how much you look at them, you can't see the real contents inside them. We may not even realize it as mistakes after mistakes, and sacrifice after sacrifice was made. Trumir began to obsessively reduce the number of mistakes he made. Obsessively reduce the amount of mistakes that he made. And to command the animals that had been his friends with even more blunt and extreme orders. As time went by, the animals in his care lost all sense of self and became puppets who only obeyed his orders. Trumir, however, was not satisfied. Ah, shit. Right? So again, this is more focusing on Trumir. So in the end, Trumir ended up entering forbidden territory. Oh shit, forbidden territory. He was able to bring animals back to life? Necromancy? Oh shit. Necromancy. A forbidden spell that imprisons the spirit of the dead inside their corpse to control the dead as if they were alive. Since then, Tremere continued to have dangerous thoughts, and in the end, his thoughts brought, what is that? Oh, those animals. Oh shit. Irreparable disaster to the tower. Again, it's another one of his sins. Again, flashback and present, giving us more context on what had happened. Do you remember the previous record? I remember it, he says. It's probably part of my erased memory. That day after the game was over, you and your companions went down the aquatic and discovered that by your choice to bring down the water. Right. So again, they're bouncing all over the place, but right now we're back to the main sin when they let all those people die when Tremere pulled the lever. You guys had not buried only a few. Since then, you touched the forbidden territory and began to capture and control things that should have been returned to the earth as Shinsu. So since that incident, Tremere's been doing some fucked up shit. In the end, your greed caused the disaster that resulted in the sacrifice of many people. Do you regret or feel sorry for the events that happened? Regret or sorrow? I don't know, he says. I do not know such feelings now. So I can't know how I feel then, and I can't force myself to feel what I don't know now. So I have no regrets. No, to be more exact, I don't know, he says. I see. Your words, along with your memories, will be weighted in the balance of judgment. The scales were tipped in favor of punishing you. Oh shit. Oh shit. As a result of the verdict, Pobodo Gusteng will be resurrected as the judge of errors for your misdeeds. Bro, that's crazy. So Gustang's head is getting put back on top of his head, and he's just standing there. I expected it, but you just wasted the last chance I gave you. Is it really so hard for you to admit that you are guilty of your mistakes? It's like, if you already know, why ask? It's not that it's hard for us, Gustang, but that it's impossible. Even kneeling, we are in a much higher position than insignificant creatures. So if we kneel down and ask them for forgiveness, can that be called true repentance? What sincerity can there be towards insignificant creatures when one is already on a different level? Whew, bro, these chapters of Tower of God are heavy as fuck, my nigga. Like, it's complete dialogue, bro. How can we admit our past mistakes when it has come to this? Give up, we have no way to be forgiven, Gustang, and the world calls such men rulers. What the insignificant creatures want from us is not repentance or reflection, Gustang. It is a fall. Here by fall, he means to die. That people want them to disappear or see them dead. Which is crazy, but it's true. And if people like us hesitate when we fall, they will wait until we have our necks stretched out to tear out our flesh. It seems cowardly, but it's human nature. From the moment we got to the top, the only choice we had was to fall or not. But Zahard has given us a way to avoid falling forever. Zahard has given you a way? Only now that we have decided the laws, Only now that we have decided, defy the laws of the tower, we have become beings who will never fall. By the phrase never fall, you mean to be invincible. So they defied the rules of the tower, so they're invincible. It's like, isn't it ironically for the same reason that you've been playing this game and that you plan that ridiculous act of entrusting our punishment to that guy named Belrier. You know it too. You are a being like us. You are a man without remorse, incapable of feeling any emotions toward insignificant creatures. Is not why you gave your place to that insignificant creature called Belrier and entrusted him with our punishment. Let's put an end to this senseless behavior and go back to the way it was in the past. Let's stop complaining about things that there is no way to recover. So Gustang responds with no. As you said, I may not be worthy, but I will break the wings of you arrogant people who think you can fly forever. Wait a minute. So in a way, Gustang still seems to be like righteous. He still seems to want law and order. He still seems to want things to be proper in the tower. So it's fascinating. It really is. Because now I'm interested to know more about Zahard and what his ability is and his role. More flashback is coming. Me, Gustang, invoking my status as a judge. Take out and use the redemption order that only the judge can use. So Gustang is using his ability. You deserve to be lowered to the ground. Bro, so that's the stick. That's the other thing that he got. Where those despicable, insignificant creatures wait, I will take you to the same place as them. The next judgment will be theirs, not mine. Because as you say, I am just like you guys. I only want to cause division because I find it shameful that you are misbehaving. You fall. That is the biggest judgment I can give you, Tremere. Gustang, this idiot. Then do it. Right? So there's a bunch of creatures all going hard in the paint. And they're all attacking if you can. Right? So a bunch of creatures, every single creature that Tremere has is basically attacking. But on the Gustang side, what is this? You got literal Valkyries. Like, what are those? Like robotic Valkyries? Seraphim of light. Holy shit. Here by light, he does not exactly mean brightness, but to demonstrate something like a revolution. Holy fuck. Seraphim of light. Bro, the Seraphim of light completely eviscerate Gustang's motherfuckers, bro. Everything gets destroyed. What is that giant stick behind? Yo, what's about to happen? Yo, so Tremere grabs the stick. And it looks like he swings the stick. It looks like he swings the stick. and he cuts through everything. What a power! What a power, says Gustang. And he gets close and actually hits Gustang up close. And there's blood on the stick. Stand up, he says. I'm going to shred those wings of yours so that you're so proud of. And I'm going to leave them like those of a dried haddock. Gustang. Oh shit. Yo, this nigga got hit in the mouth. You crazy son of a bitch. And that's the end of the chapter. So, in a way, we know what Gustang's power is now. He's the judge. He's the judge. So, Trumir is able to basically delete anything and disconnect anything. And Trumir or Gustang is able to judge anything, right? So, it's fascinating because we're getting a lot of reveals and story at the same time. It's a lot. It's actually a lot to come at you. But this is 633. This is the last chapter before I'm all caught up. What the fuck's happening? First panel, you see Bam is taking damage. Oh shit, we're going back to Dumas and Bam. Yo, right. So he had Leviathan wrapped around his hands. Leviathan mimicry. He wrapped Leviathan around his hands. He had the thyses on his head, the red and blue thyses. Leviathan's claw. Fourth claw. Leviathan's claws. Fourth claws. Which is kind of redundant, but Dumas is looking at him. The high-density Shinsu from the divine sea beast took on an attack-optimized shape by wrapping around and rotating on his arms. Bro, look at this. Like, wow. Look at this. Look at Bam and look at Dumas, bro. This is what I wanted. 48 pages. Let's go. Let's go. Were you waiting for this? By making me think that the new form is for long range attacks, you'd end up closing the distance. Yo, so a punch from Bam, and it's coming from all directions. What is this? Like an omnidirectional punch? What is this, a Saitama punch? Yo, so Dumas, I'm taking damage! Exclamation mark. The damage isn't fatal, but it definitively has significance. It definitely has significance. Because of Dumas's previous actions, Bam knew that this man, when faced with a situation caused by his own mistakes, never retreats back at all. Oh shit. So basically, if Dumas fucks up, he's gonna own it. He's gonna go straight into the damage. Yo, so Dumas is right there, and if Dumas's actions are predictable, then clearly he could seize the opportunity. Oh shit, yo, Dumas just punched Bam. What the fuck was that? Yo, did he take a punch from Dumas? Why does Bam look so calm, man? No, he took a punch, like, ugh. But he caught his arm. I got you. He caught his arm and delivered a decisive blow. Yo, what the fuck happened? What? A chance. Yo, he just fucked up Dumas's whole arm. Yo, he just took out Dumas's entire arm. Holy shit. Yo, Dumas can't believe this shit, bro. Twice now. I have fallen for that guy's ploy. It's disgraceful. I can't give him time to recover. Oh! Yo, here comes Bam. Master, I apologize. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh! I will engage in this battle. Yo, this nigga's going full power. With the intent to kill. Oh! Yo, Dumas is powering up. Yo, something's happening with Dumas. Oh! I will atone for my sin. From now on. Oh, shit. Survive on your own, boy. Oh! Yo, Dumas is going full power, bro. He's just transformed. Yo, Bam is looking back down at Dumas, bro. Oh my god, with death. What? What? I will atone for my sin with death. Yo, shit, it's over. It's over. Bam's instincts, honed to an extreme edge through Leviathan's mimicry, could sense even the slightest muscular movement or the tremor of each hair of Dumas. Yo, no way. No way. But what he felt from Dumas now was only an extremely strict force that consumes everything. Yo, Dumas! Yo, put the respect on this nigga's name. Yo, listen. Dumas till we die, bro. Oh my fucking god, man. Yo, he gives off. Dumas gives off that, like, oh my god. Oh, what's that guy's name from back in the day? Oh. That power was undoubtedly close to the transcendent beings that exist in the tower. In terms of stature, it was incomparable to the 10 great families or Zahard, whom he had met in data form. But the power emitting from the weapon shining on Dumas's arm was overwhelming enough to be on par with them? What? What? I must close the distance before that weapon activates. Kun and Rak don't have much time left. Somehow. Yo, what the fuck is this nigga gonna do? Yo, what's happening? Oh my god. Let's end this now. Yo, Bam is going for it. Oh my god. Look. Yo, I'm saving this panel, my nigga. I'm saving this panel! Whoa! Yo, he goes... Oh, what's this? It's a foot! Yo, Dumas is kicking this nigga in the face! Oh my fucking god. Yo, he gets kicked in the face. Wait, there's more. No, he gets kicked so hard, bro. Look at this. Look at this panel, bro. Dumas is... Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Yo, he's following up. Typical Dumas form. The distance has widened. Rosario. Yo, what's happening? Activate. Yo! Is that his weapon? He activated Rosario. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the weapon. Yo, he activated Rosario. Yo, Dumas. Oh my god, Dumas is him. Yo, he hit him. He hit Bam with Rosario. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Yo, he survived? Yo, Bam just got knocked back. He survived that attack from Rosario? Yo, he's following up with another attack. Oh my fucking god, Dumas. Oh my god, Dumas. Oh my god, Dumas. Oh my god. I can't stop. I have to keep attacking no matter what. Yo, he does something with his thorns. He ties them together? What the fuck is this? Yo, he's using a bow. He's going for Kalkaham. Oh, no fucking way. What? What? Yo, this is crazy, man. I'm sweating. It's midnight, my nigga. It's midnight. It's midnight. Oh my fucking god. Rosario! What's happening? Oh. My nigga, are they going to exchange? Yo, he's getting ready. He shoots a bow. Yo, Kalkaham style. What's Rosario gonna do? Yo, Rosario cuts through it? Bro, like typical Tower of God fashion though. Like this shit's out of control. Like you just see big flashes, my nigga. You just see big flashes. Like over here you got Kun on the ground. He's been stabbed by a spear. On the other side you got Rack on the ground, dead. Over here you got motherfucking Dumas. He's in full power mode. To leave such wounds on me, even when I gave it my all, is impressive. Yo, that exchange left Bam on the ground, bro. He didn't survive Rosario, bro. He got hit. Very impressive, Irregular. As expected, he's strong. It's a different kind of strong. Compared to Data Zahard and Urek, unlike them, his strength is something I can gauge. So perhaps that's why it resonates with me even more. If I fall, if I fill the empty spaces within me more, I'm sure I can reach it. In this state, recovery is question mark. Pathetic. Oh! Yo, no fucking way! Yo, Black March! Black March! I don't believe it! I don't Yo, if you just started watching the anime, this is probably the second time we're seeing her, probably third time in the whole series. That's right, Yuri entrusted it to me. Well, like always, how come you always end up meeting such dangerous people? No matter what you do, you can't beat him as you are now. Sometimes you have to give up. That's a virtue. He's like, but look over there. You can see what you truly need to target. Oh, his heart. Oh, shit. Dumas's heart. Oh, shit. I know that. But I believe that the power in that heart is the only way to save Kun and Rack. If Kun's heart truly stopped, I'll need the power to recover it. He's like, oh, I guess you've grown. Since you're thinking like that, but you're overlooking something, look closely there. What's that? Un io? Do you know what it's waiting for? What the fuck? The fish? When you shoot the heart, it'll be ready to save that regular with the power that leaks out. So trust me and shoot. Sometimes avoiding such monsters is the way to win. That's the chapter. That's the chapter. That's the chapter. Let me just digest all of that for a second. So, the biggest takeaway is the results of Trumir and Gustang's battle, and the result of Bam and Dumas's battle. Right? That's basically the takeaway from this. Um, it was great. Like it was beyond great. Like I mean, Tower of God has its ups and downs, but the idea here is that we got to witness Gostang's true power. He's the judge. We got to witness Trumir's true power with the animals and everything. We got to see the past and what started all of this with the sins. What's causing the separation between the group, the original family leaders. Right? We got to see more lore on that. On the Dumas and Bam fight, I'm actually happy with the results because instead of powering up Bam, okay, so here's the issue with that. Black March, Red and Blue Thysa, Leviathan, and Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. So he has 5 abilities, right? This battle against Dumas was supposed to be a great test to his abilities, right? So yes, he was able to get Leviathan under control a bit more. We were able to get more information on the synchronicity of Leviathan and what abilities he can use when he's synced up to Leviathan, because that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Black March coming in here and not helping and just showing up in her spirit form is kind of annoying, because now it's okay, well, how come you're not using your weapon that you could ignite and just fight Dumas, right? Because Dumas has Rosario, bro. Rosario. So he clearly has an ignited weapon because it's obviously inferred, because it's comparable to the 10 great family leaders' weapons, and we already know how all those weapons are ignitable weapons. I think the fight between Bam and Dumas is far from over. I really do. And I feel like the resolution to shoot Dumas's heart is cowardly. Like it's cowardly. That's why I like Bam's idea of trying to fight head on. Black March's idea of trying to shoot and running away from these stronger opponents, it goes against the idea, that it goes against the whole premise of powering up against stronger opponents. It just goes against it. Overall, it's hype as fuck. It's hype as fuck. Black March being here, hype as fuck. Dumas showing full power, hype as fuck. Bam learning to power his abilities and going up against Dumas, hype as fuck. The family leader going up against each other, hype as fuck, right? So there's a lot of hypeness. And the only thing that I wish for is, I mean, it's Webtoon. So clearly I should be used to it by now. The crazy panels, the crazy depiction. You see it a bit in LSC, you see it a lot in Tower of God, you saw it a lot in God of High School, you saw it a lot. I mean, you didn't in Hardcore Leveling Warrior, it wasn't as ridiculous. It was a little bit more depicted in Hardcore Leveling Warrior, but you still got it. In Northern Blade, you also get it, but it's a little bit more depicted also. I mean, Webtoon does this a lot, but in Tower of God, in God of High School, and in some Webtoons, they do it a lot worse. So please depict the panels a bit better. I'm just saying. Overall, I had a good time catching up to Tower of God. I'm happy. I'm back. I feel good. So thank you for coming out. If you hang out all this way, please like the video, support your boy. Let's keep going. So I'll see you guys next time. For Tower God, one time.